Well, guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I seen this story last night, and this was originally supposed to be my first story today. And it's a story about a fire that occurred after an accident where they're saying there are multiple mass casualties in this, where a tunnel, cars got into an accident in a tunnel, and it created a pileup where two people they're saying are dead right now as I'm looking at the latest news excerpt, because this happened last night, Friday night, last night this happened. It happened out there in Green River, Wyoming. Shout out Green River. And in something called the Green River Tunnels, where it is like it's a tunnel going through a mountain. It said this happened at the 90.2 mile marker on Interstate 80. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been through tunnels a lot in my life. I like them, I think they're cool, but I would not want to be trapped in one of them. This is one of the scariest things you could even go through. And prayers and condolences go out to the victims and everybody else that suffered through this tragedy. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
All right, now we are following the aftermath of a devastating crash inside the I-80 twin tunnels in Green River, Wyoming. At least 2 people are dead here as the flames and explosions from the crash momentarily trapped people inside and kept emergency crews out.
Our Jordan Tracy spoke with horrified witnesses as they watched this tragedy unfold. He joins us live there in Wyoming from just outside the scene. Jordan, we've been seeing videos of this all day. What have you seen tonight?
Well, Brian and Sarah, it's kind of amazing how opposite it is here. Tranquil, quiet, just outside the small town of Green River, Wyoming. If you take a look, you can see crews still on scene here on I-80. Even close to 12 hours later, this crash happening at 11:30, just after 11:30 this morning. And again, we got those photos and videos from witnesses who are absolutely horrified.
The chaotic and horrifying scene from inside the tunnels just moments after the crash. Diane Parker watched the scene unfold in terror.
I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken for those that passed away, and I'm heartbroken for their families.
Angel Bowen, providing these photos and videos to ABC4, says she travels through these I-80 tunnels often.
Never seen anything like this. I've lived here for 40-something years, and I've never seen something this bad here.
Witnessing the explosions, unable to imagine the tragedy inside.
It was loud. It was just like boom, and it was just, you were worried, didn't know what was going on in there. Both ends of the tunnel was just full of smoke. You couldn't see anything in there. It was just rolling and rolling out.
I mean, look at that. And I'm just thinking about those that are in there. You know, it's just, absolutely, I mean.
Diane now fearful of ever going through those tunnels again.
And I said to my granddaughter, I think from now on, I think I'll keep going through town.
You heard how emotional Diane was there, retelling what she witnessed with her son and her granddaughter living not too far from here, actually in elementary school, not too far from here, from this scene, a neighborhood witnessing what was an absolute tragedy at a high rate of traffic normally through this area, now closed down all the way down to exit 89, mile marker 89 on this side, and then on the west side it's exit 91 where it's closed down. We had bumper to bumper traffic getting here as tractor trailers who go through this often diverting through town, and again following this fiery and destructive crash. Live in Green River, Wyoming, Jordan Tracy, ABC4 News.
Yeah, I-80, Jordan, that major route through the western United States. What do we know, Jordan, about the tunnel and how long it might be shut down here?
Well, Brian, we heard from officials that they're going to have YDOT geologists as well as bridge engineers to come in and take a look at this tunnel, concerns about the infrastructure there. And I'm being told by witnesses here, because of how much traffic goes in here in this small town of Green River, that I'm told really only has one traffic light. If traffic will be diverted through town for a long period of time, they're expecting some potential chaos as trucks and traffic get diverted through town, because this is a major artery here on I-80.
Okay, a story we're going to be following. Jordan Tracy live for us in Green River, Wyoming. Jordan, thank you.
Guys, this is horrific. I'm going to be honest with you. You could say you tough as you want, but being in an enclosed space like that and having all kind of stuff go wrong, that'll take the manhood right out of you. I'd be scared as fuck if I was in there. And some of them people ain't get out. They still don't even know the body count. They saying 2 people died so far. They still out there right now working on this. This happened 11:30 something in the afternoon. So you know it was a lot of cars going through there because people don't want to go through town because it's only one traffic light. So that's like like they said, it's a major artery. So you know that highway just be moving. But you look up here, man, right here. I don't know why I'm pointing like that. That's both ends of the tunnel, and there's still people in there. Don't you think about that? See that black ass smoke? That's diesel smoke. That's fuel smoke. Gas and stuff. See how thick and black it is? You can't breathe that in. You cannot breathe all them cars in. You cannot breathe any of that in. And there are people running for their lives trying to get up out of there, man. It's rough. It's rough. I can only imagine how these people's last moments was, not to mention the ones that was in the car crash. Now, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to read something to you. It said, first responders bravely worked through the night to fight fire in the tunnel, and we could not be more appreciative of their teamwork and support. Wyoming Highway Patrol Lieutenant Colonel Carl Germain said in a release. Now, listen to this part. Electrical equipment and lighting fell from the ceiling during the fire, and a thick layer of soot will need to be cleaned off of the tunnel. Engineers from the Wyoming Department of Transportation are confident in the structural integrity of the eastbound tunnel and its ability to carry traffic again once the westbound crash is cleared. The release said. Now it says westbound traffic continues to be rerouted to mile marker 91 and eastbound mile marker 89 through the city of Green, which was expected to cause delays. Now check this out. They just said, so I guess the westbound, where you see that truck at, that's where the accident occurred. But it's too, I guess the tunnel, let me go back and look at this picture. I can't see the picture, you guys can see it. All right, looking at this picture. Okay, so it's a single lane highway, it looks like. Going in, it's single lane in one way, and then the other way. So only one side of the tunnel was destroyed, but there's smoke billowing out both sides of that one tunnel. I guess that's the west side. It's that siren outside. I don't know if you can ambulance passing. It's on the westbound side of the tunnel. Either way, man, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when I was younger, I used to love going through tunnels, right? Chesapeake Bay Tunnel, that was my thing, boy. We get ready, they wait. If I was asleep in the car, they'd wake me up. Steve, we going through the thing. When we go up under the ocean, I thought that was the coolest thing. Then as I started getting older and I started thinking like, man, what if this thing just sprung a leak? And you was just trapped in here and then it just started caving in, all that ocean water pressure and all that just started, it'll flush you out of there. I mean, you'd probably be dead from the pounding of the water, but either way, man, this is something nobody want to go through. You see them dudes in there running? Them people running, people screaming. And this is the thing that's messed up about this type of situation. All hell is breaking loose around you, but the human side of you is trying to get out and escape, but you're running past people that may need your help, and you run right past them like, sorry, and kind of get out for your own safety. That's the hard thing that pulls on you. A lot of people make it out of this. They're saying 2 people dead. They're expecting this. They're saying this is a mass casualty event. So there'll be maybe more. And it just be messed up that somebody ran out of there. You know, rightfully so, you're scared, but past somebody that they could have helped that was stuck in a seatbelt or something, and then they wind up being one of the victims that are shown on TV. That's just something to think about. Either way, all the way around the board, this is a sad, unfortunate outcome. And I do pray and, you know, give condolences to the victims, their families, and anybody that was injured. I hope they recover. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Prayers to the victims.